Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. In this video we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends X-Men Chode, I can never pronounce him correctly, but the Build-A-Figure from Starjammers, and of course in particular the Emma Frost figure. Now this is a really cool looking Emma Frost. One that a lot of people are kind of on the fence about whether they want this version of Emma Frost or not, but personally I think she looks great. Here she is out of the box. Now, what can I say? It's Emma Frost at the end of the day. One thing that's really nice is that she is pinless, so you can see here that she's pinless all the way down, but this cape is very hard. It's not soft goods, and it's got a real sort of splayed out pattern, hangs over her shoulders. I mean, the finish on this figure is pretty cool. If you haven't got an Emma Frost, like a classic white Emma Frost in your collection already, then this is definitely the one to pick up. But this cape is a little bit, it does limit the articulation of the arms. You can't get much more than this out of the articulation of the arms. And because of that, it is single jointed elbows in the arms. But it's Emma Frost at the end of the day. And if you're an X-Men fan, then you've got to have an Emma Frost in your collection. She's got these horrible heels. Like, these heels have been around for years and years and years now with Marvel Legends, and one thing that is always really difficult to do with them is stand them up. So you've kind of got to get the balance right, and 9 out of 10 times the figures that have these heels will also have a big cape of some kind, and it just unbalances the figure, and the weight's not evenly distributed, and you kind of get them in an awkward neutral position for your display, and they take up loads of space because of the big cape as well. So you can see, even though she's quite a small figure in herself, in her frame, she takes up a lot of real estate in your display because of this cape. But it is very true to how she looks in the comic in this particular outfit. I can't place which comic run this outfit's from, but it's Emma Frost. She comes with two alternate hands as well, so you get the option of having two closed fists or two open hands, or one of each, or whatever. But yeah, that's it. That's all you get: the Build-A-Figure piece and two hands. Personally, I would have liked it if we could remove this cape, because Emma Frost in the kind of the halter neck, is it? I don't know the clothes, but you can see her midsection, the pure white with the X-Men belt. It's a very iconic look for Emma Frost, and it would have been cool to have that option of taking the cape on and off as well. If you're swapping it out for soft goods, it would have been an easier kind of switch, whereas this one is attached to the top half of her chest. So if you do take it out, it kind of leaves big gaping holes in her chest, which is a little bit clunky and a little bit unfortunate, because you essentially do ruin the figure. There's great articulation in the legs, there's 2 points of articulation, and as I said, she's completely pinless, but it's just a shame that this cape is as big and bulky as it is. I think I would have preferred a sleeker cape, maybe one that kind of hugged her a little bit more, so that it was a little bit more, I don't know, aesthetically pleasing, should I say. This one's got a very kind of windswept look, but like I said, it's Emma Frost at the end of the day, and we've not had an iconic white costume Emma Frost since the Hellfire box set, and that was an exclusive. So there are collectors out there that don't have that one, so if you don't have it, this is definitely the Emma Frost to pick up, the white suit Emma Frost, the kind of iconic classic looking white suit Emma Frost. Now let me see if I can grab my Hellfire version, because I have got the box set version, so I'm going to grab her just to do a quick side by side so that you can see them. But yeah, I mean, she's cool. I mean, I'm a massive X-Men fan. I love Emma Frost in the comic books, although I feel bad because I can't place where this costume's from, but they're all very similar, so it's a bit difficult. But yeah, even though I do have the Hellfire one, I am a big fan of this, and I'm really pleased to be adding a different version of Emma Frost to my shelf. Now, interestingly enough, comparing the two, she's actually a lot shorter, and I didn't realise that at the time until putting these both side by side. She's quite a bit shorter, and the white on her is a lot more predominant. Like, I thought this one in the Hellfire box set was actually quite brilliant white looking, but she's not in comparison. Yeah, I think I prefer the Hellfire one, maybe. I'm not sure, really not sure. I prefer the fact that the cape on her is removable, so you can take the cape on and off, and it's a little bit more sort of sleek. But no, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm actually torn. Which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. But it's nice because it's two different looks for Emma Frost. Although I can't have them standing side by side or on the same shelf because they're very different heights. And that is a bizarre choice. That's a very bizarre move to make because if you're a collector of X-Men, you're probably going to have these two. So to have two different sized Emma Frost, two different sizes of the different, to have two different sizes of the same character is quite an odd thing indeed. But yeah, I mean, this one is readily available. She's part of a wave. If you're collecting a Build-A-Figure, she does come with a piece. She comes with piece number 1, which is one of the legs, the right leg, I believe. And she's not a bad figure. A lot of people complained about the face, but the face actually isn't that bad. I have seen better Emma Frost faces, but I've definitely seen worse, aka the dark Toy Biz days of Emma Frost. Anyway, please do like, share, subscribe, and all those things. See you soon.